It's the one and only original GC3. And of course, I'm in the place to be. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. It depends on what side of the world you're joining us from. So it could either be morning, evening, or even afternoon. So, again, I want to thank you all for joining me. That's me. That's right. GC3 here on the Vizion Sports Network. I'm bringing episode number 36 today. And you know what? I'm going to give a little bit of a 90-second teaser on who I'm going to have as a guest on the show. So let's check this out. Give me 1 second. Man, I mean, she was a bucket. That's a little bit of a throwback video from one of the best players ever come out of the flag from Flagstaff, Arizona. Without further ado, let's bring her on. Coach Savannah Bix. Coach, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, wow, talk about a throwback. We didn't have all the good media guys back then, so shout out to my mom for those videos.
No, I was just kind of like, man, I'm gonna try to surprise Coach a little bit and try to like dig up some film, but and I was able to do it, thanks to YouTube. I mean, it's you were a bucket back then, and now you're a bucket now as a coach. I mean, I was watching your film. I was like, man, I'm like Coach Big, she could ball straight up. I mean, you played there for Coach Johnson, legendary Coach Ty Johnson there at Flagstaff High, and
Mhm.
you went on to Western New Mexico, which is a pretty good D2 program for people who don't know. I mean, I was just talking to a few D2 coaches the other day, and to be honest, I mean, you could have played Division One if you wanted to. I mean, there's not a lot of drop off, in my opinion, from the talent level of D2 to D1. So, again, well, Coach, bring me on. We got some huge news that was dropped yesterday morning. You know, for people who don't know, Coach Bix spent the last 6 years at Post View High School there in Santan Valley and built a perennial power out of that program over those 6 years, and recently was named the head coach at Gilbert High School, taking over for Colton Walker. Congratulations, Coach.
Yeah, thank you. I'm super excited. It was hard to leave a place that I care about a lot, but looking forward to a new challenge and new opportunities.
Well, one thing that I've seen you coach over the last six years. I've been following your coaching career and your program. Uh, after watching that highlight tape, you coach with that same intensity, and I love it. Like, it's great energy. The kids respond to it. With your program, are you planning to install that same fire and drive that you brought in as a coach to your players?
Yeah, absolutely. Like my motto when I was a player and still now as a coach is like I was never really the best shooter, the best ball handler, or whatever, but I, always outworked everybody. And, that's kind of my motto in life now. And so we're just going to work really hard. I got a great, core coming back at Gilbert. And, Gilbert has a really long line of being excellent in girls basketball for years and years and years. Coach Walker did a great job, and coaches previously did a great job. And I'm just excited to build on that excellence that Gilbert has, and leave my stamp on there. And it's hard to leave a place, so I don't plan on leaving for a really really long time. So I'm excited to really build a home and a future at Gilbert.
No, and that's amazing, Coach. I mean, what can we kind of expect? What are your plans to build that foundation to put your touch in that program?
Yeah, I mean, my philosophy is getting after it defensively and making offensive opportunities a little easier for us. So we're gonna get after.
All right, Coach. So we were talking about discussing, putting your imprint on the program, which, again, I've been watching your coaching style. You pride yourselves in the ability to defend, but also forcing those turnovers to create offensive opportunity. I'm really excited to see that, and I know you're going to have those pieces. I mean, most notably, Ashton McLeese, one of my favorite guards coming up in the 2026 class. Um, what other key returnees do you know and that you're super excited about?
I mean, I just met a few of the girls yesterday, so I'm still kind of getting my feet wet. Um, but I know Layla Josie, we got a kid named Rain, kid named Julie, quite a few returners that played on that varsity team. A lot. I didn't meet all of them yesterday because they're out at club tournaments and stuff like that. But I'm a big fan of Gilbert basketball, and a few off nights last year, I went to go watch them play, and so. I mean, we're going to get after it defensively. We're going to, hopefully get a lot of transition buckets. Aspen's a type of kid that I've never had the ability to coach before. She's, not really like a post player, but she's a bully in the paint. But she can play like a guard too. And she's a kid that I've never had a kid like that. So I'm super excited to, start working with her and the rest of the girls. So I'm looking forward to just hitting the hardwood with them.
No, that's awesome, and I know, Coach. I mean, you're literally hitting the ground running there. This all happened so quickly, and I know you're going to be building your off season schedule, which I'll be excited to see and plan to come watch you guys play this summer.
Mhm.
For June ball, and I know you're also going to be probably navigating there, working on campus. So I think that'll be really good. Good again. That's been kind of recipe for success for you being able to be on campus to support your students um, in the day-to-day student academic activities.
Yeah.
So super excited. But all right, Coach, so that's it for the show. We're going to wrap it up. I appreciate you for joining me, and I hope to have you back. I know next year, I even told before Colton even announced he was going to step down. I plan to make Gilbert High one of my games of the week next year to do a live broadcast. So I'm excited for that. Now I have a familiar face that I know will be leading that program. So it'll be really really fun.
Yep. I'm looking forward to it. You're always welcome in our gym, and appreciate your support and coverage and all that. And looking forward to working with you just on a different end.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, you have a good weekend, and we'll catch up soon.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that, George.
Thank you. All right, guys. So before we wrap up the show, I got a breaking news segment, more breaking news. So give me 1 second as I play the vid. And our breaking news announcement is tomorrow we're going to have the 928 Hoops Northern Arizona Showcase, and that starts at 5:30 p.m. right there at Sandra Day O'Connor High School. We have the girls game starting again at 5:30 p.m. Please follow. Again, this is powered by the Arizona Grind and RSVP. If you have questions, call CK at 928-255-9812. And again, thank you guys all for joining me, and have an amazing, amazing Friday. Thank you so much.